Good morning. It's Saturday. I've been in bed for an hour because I don't feel like getting up. I saw that my hosts have decaf instant coffee, so I kinda want to try and make dalgona coffee on coffee. Does that make sense? Let's try it. You can do this with milk too. The coffee's still hot, but let's see if it works. It doesn't look super appetizing. It looks like a bunch of coffee-colored turds, but I'll smooth it out. There, I smoothed it out. It's cute, right? I've spent all day writing this letter to one of my very dear friends who's in California right now. I do want to remember that I spent many hours on it, and it's beautiful, and it looks like pages out of a scrapbook journal, and I really didn't want to send it, but I did. I sealed it up in the envelope, and I'll send it off. That makes me feel like I can start scrapbook journaling at some point when I have more time. When I have more things to collect, I guess. I guess I should do some schoolwork now. Couldn't convince myself to be motivated enough to do schoolwork, so I went to the grocery store. Interesting. This tiny little tray was $5, but I was so curious. They smell like strawberries, they look like strawberries, but apparently they have a little pineapple taste to it. Alright, I'm back home. Let's try something. This side is more pink. This side is more yellow. This one is pretty uniformly yellow all around. The inside is white. The internet says that these are supposed to taste like pineapple, so I thought that was just kind of a cop-out to say that these strawberries would be really sour. They're actually very sweet. I don't really taste the pineapple, but it just tastes like strawberries. Aesthetic looking strawberries. I bet it would be fun to make a cake or something out of this. I also bought this for dessert after dinner, but I'm not super hungry yet, so I'll do some schoolwork and then eat my weekly bag salad and this pie. I didn't bring any big bowls, so I'm using the same Greek yogurt container that I used last week for my salad. Ooh. I found the ukulele, but let's eat some pie. It's like lemon curd, I guess. More dalgona coffee. Homework. Good morning. I feel like I've fallen off the wagon with trying to do lots of crafts. I've spent some time this week thinking about what it means to do narrative art, but I don't have a lot of materials here for me to be crafting. And I wonder if this isolation is starting to get to me a little bit. But another med student and I are gonna go on a hike on a nature preserve, so hopefully that'll be fun. I'm just trying my best out here. All the springtime weeds are coming out. They're quite pretty. Pretty magical place to live. Yeah. I'm not gonna show my new friend. She's in the bathroom, but I had a pretty good Sunday. Now we're at a brewery. Here, I'll get out of here. Just picking some flowers. Quite pretty out here. There's an egg in there somewhere. Crunchy. Yolky goodness. Hello. It is Wednesday. I feel like I start all of these sit-down talks with, I haven't been recording a lot, but I haven't, because I try not to record when I'm not in a really good mood, and I just haven't been in one. I've been journaling quite a bit, trying to figure out what's going on with my brain, and I still don't really know, but I thought I'd just start by tidying up, going back to basics. But while I was tidying, I was consolidating all of my antidepressants into one pill bottle. I was thinking, what can I do with these? Because it seems like such a waste to throw a functional thing like this away like that. And you can't really recycle them universally. I think there are only a few places that accept pill bottles to be recycled. But the idea came to me that it might be interesting to actually use these as portable tea containers, like loose leaf teas. So I have a bunch of these bottles at home. And if I actually am able to follow through with my plan and plant a lot of edible flowers this coming spring and summer, and I can kind of collect wild violets and dandelions and dry them, then I could collect them in larger jars at home. But then I could also carry around a bunch of these. I could paint the caps and label each container what kind of tea they are, and then I can make my own blends on the go, or maybe I can do some that are pre-blends, because these are small and I could fit multiple of these in my backpack. Just putting my phone up and talking to it for just a few minutes has actually made me feel better already. And I wonder if it's because I've associated vlogging with all the positive things that I've recorded, which I suppose was kind of the intent to begin with, so that's pretty cool. But let's decorate it. And then I only have jasmine tea with me right now, but I can fill it up with jasmine pearls. I got fresh corn chips and salsa to be my snack of the week instead of typical potato chips. I'm hoping that will help with my mood if I cut out some of the salty junk food. I don't know. They were taking it as a medicine. Hello, it's Friday. I think my mood is back on track. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. But tonight I'm getting dinner with the other med student, which I'm really excited about. She's vegetarian and I don't eat meat on Fridays during Lent, so we're going to a Mexican place up where she is since she came down where I was last week. That should be really fun. I think the isolation is kind of getting to me, but I really appreciate the culture and the ability to make a big difference in people's lives here in rural towns, especially in a health system like this where you're serving basically an entire peninsula and you get to know people, you get to know their families, you get to know their friends. I think when I settle in a small town like this and I have my own place and I'm able to make friends with my neighbors and have my own vegetable garden and everything like that, get established with the schools and maybe be a mentor in the community, I think this way of life would really suit me. And of course, if I ever wanted to have a night in the city, I definitely could, right? I have less than a week left here on the shore, and it's kind of bittersweet. I'll be really happy to get back to my home and start a vegetable garden soon. The other day I got potatoes from the grocery store that were green and starting to sprout. You're not supposed to eat potatoes when they're green. I've done it my whole life because I didn't know you weren't supposed to, but apparently you're not. But you can put them in the ground and they'll propagate into new potato plants, and you can get like 1 pound to 2 pounds and sometimes even 3 pounds out of just a few potato nodes. So I'm letting them sprout on the windowsill, and I've ordered a bunch of vegetable seeds, and I'm just really excited for the spring to come and I can do my gardening. But yeah, this is the end of the vlog. I'll put in some clips maybe of the dinner, but the girl that I'm going with is super anti-social media, so I told her about these videos, but I don't know if I'll feel brave enough to take any footage of the restaurant. I'm looking forward to making the most of my weekend and the rest of my time here, and hopefully do some interesting things for me to remember. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye! That's all I want, as if the sun and the stars are falling, but I want more. Show me the skies, blue every day, for as far as I can see, the world isn't ending, the sun is still rising. So
to feel this way. Let me dream.